an Australian field hockey athlete has resolved to amputate part of his finger to participate in the Paris Olympics. Matt Dawson had severely fractured a digit on his right hand during team training in Perth 2 weeks prior, and convalescence from surgery to repair it would have required several months. Consequently, the 30-year-old elected to have the finger excised from the knuckle up to partake in his third games, astonishing his teammates and coach. He is set to take to the field with the Kookaburras as they confront Argentina on Saturday, just 16 days post-injury. Dawson conveyed to the media that the fracture was so severe he lost consciousness upon seeing his finger in the changing room. Initially believing his Olympic aspirations were shattered, he urgently consulted a plastic surgeon who advised that even with surgical intervention to repair the finger and the protracted recovery period, it might not regain full functionality. However, if it were amputated, he could resume playing in 10 days. Despite admonishments from his wife to avoid rash decisions, Dawson affirmed he made his informed decision that very afternoon. During an appearance on the Parlez Vue hockey podcast, he remarked that he was nearer to the conclusion of his career than its inception and contemplated that this might be his final Olympics. He felt that if he could still perform at his optimal level, the amputation was a price he was prepared to pay. Team captain Aaron Zalewski remarked that the decision reverberated shockwaves throughout the squad, but ultimately they endorsed Dawson's choice. Zalewski recounted that they were initially bewildered, then learned that Dawson had proceeded to the hospital and had his finger amputated. He observed that many individuals would sacrifice an arm, a leg, or even a portion of a finger for the opportunity to compete. He elaborated that after dedicating a lifetime to choices and sacrifices to compete at the highest echelon, it was an easy decision for Dawson. Kookaburras coach Colin Batch mentioned earlier in the week that Dawson had resumed training with the team, lauding his commitment to competing in Paris. Batch conceded that he himself might not have made the same choice, but he acknowledged Dawson's. Batch also reminded everyone that this was not the first time Dawson had confronted a severe injury. He nearly lost an eye after being struck by a hockey stick in the lead-up to the 2018 Commonwealth Games. Despite that, Dawson managed to compete for the Kookaburras, leading them to win gold in that tournament, and again when they secured a silver medal at the Tokyo Olympics.